Many thanks for staying with us on the newsroom. Gunmen suspected to be members of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, have killed a chief superintendent of police, Fatman Doyo. Doyo, who was the divisional police officer for Omuma, Governor Hope Uzodima's community in Oru East local government area of Imo State, was among those who tried to repel the attack. The armed gang struck on Monday when IPOB leader Nnamdi Kanu was to be arraigned at a federal high court in Abuja. According to a statement signed by the police public relations officer of the state, Mike Abatam, the police killed 6 of the gunmen while 11 were arrested. And legal icon and senior advocate of Nigeria, Afe Babalola, has challenged Nigerians to move away from the tradition of recycling the same set of leaders for meaningful developments to be recorded in the country. Babalola, who made the remarks on Monday, decried that the present constitution allowed Nigeria to run the most expensive democracy in the world, with government functionaries earning exorbitant salaries and allowances in a country riddled with unemployment, poverty and insecurity, among other challenges. And in a bid to achieve development, the lawyer recommended that a new constitution be put in place ahead of the general elections in 2023. And governors elected on the platform of the main opposition People's Democratic Party have condemned the conditional application of electronic transmission of election results in the country. The governors, at the end of their 11th regular meetings held in Bauchi on Monday, while reacting on the Electoral Act Amendment Bill, identified the need for free, fair and credible elections in the country and called on the National Assembly to entrench electronic transmission of results of elections and the nation's electoral jurisprudence. According to a communique issued at the end of the meeting, the governors further requested the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) to deploy appropriate technologies necessary to ensure that the votes of every Nigerian is counted and made to count. And hospitals in Senegal's capital, Dakar, were close to saturation on Monday due to a surge in COVID-19 patients, with overworked medical personnel facing burnout. The country's health ministry has said laboratories were also overwhelmed due to high demand. The West African country has suffered a third wave of virus infections in recent weeks, with cases rising from a few dozen a day late last month to about 1,700 in July. And in business, a former United Kingdom-based trader for Anglo-Swiss mining company Glencore plc, Anthony Stemler, has pleaded guilty to participating in an international scheme to bribe Nigerian officials in exchange for favorable contracts from the Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation (NNPC). Stemler, who entered the plea during a video hearing, admitted to conspiring to violate the French Corrupt Practices Act and commit money laundering at a hearing in Manhattan Federal High Court, New York, on Monday. And according to court papers, prosecutors said millions of dollars in bribes were paid to Nigerian officials in exchange for NNPC awarding contracts and more lucrative grades of oil on more favorable delivery terms. The plea is just the latest legal setback for Glencore, already embroiled in a wide-ranging probe by the U.S. Department of Justice on allegations of bribery and money laundering. And a court in Tanzania has charged the leader of the main opposition party, Freeman Mbowe, with terrorism-related offenses following his arrest that drew international concern and criticism of the country's new president. Mbowe, who is the chairman of Chadema political party, was detained last week along with 15 other members of the party in a late-night crackdown government critics said bore the hallmarks of the oppressive rule of the country's late leader. He was later transferred to a prison in Dar es Salaam, where police say he is being held for plotting terrorism acts, including to kill government leaders. And now in sports, Moroccan heavyweight boxer Younes Bala has been disqualified for attempting to bite fellow boxer David Nika's ear during his defeat to the New Zealander at the Tokyo Olympics on Tuesday. A Tokyo 2020 statement called Bala's action intolerable, saying that he very clearly intended to bite the ear and face of his opponent in the third round of the bout, hence his disqualification from the game. And that's all on the newsroom. Many thanks for watching. I am Mary Kanu. Bye for now.